I'm going to let you know what mistake that was that we were making and why we don't make it anymore. That way it'll help you on your Disney cruise. Why, hello there, Disney Cruisers. It's me, Ashley. And yes, before we comment on it, I know what you're thinking, and I thank you so, so much for noticing. I just got this shirt, and I absolutely love it.
I cracked myself up.
When you go on a Disney cruise, there are no real rules. There are no guidelines. There are like guidelines to make you not get thrown in jail or kicked off the ship, but there's no like etiquette guidelines. But there is one thing that made my family and I look like turds because we looked really rude, but we didn't even know that we were doing it. We have since learned, and now we just look at other people and say like,
oh my goodness, you're so rude.
But to be fair, most people probably do not know. So I'm going to enlighten you. This tip has to do with the dining rooms, but not all dining rooms. This tip is for the dining rooms that are located in the aft of the ship, more specifically, Tiana's, Rapunzel's, and Animator's. These are the restaurants that only have one entrance, but more than one way to get to that one entrance. Let's say you're going to Animator's. You can go all the way down the long, beautiful hallway, one of my favorite hallways, and it dead ends into the restaurant. Or you can come from the stairs. The aft stairwell lets out right there by the restaurant entrance. So you have people all going to dinner at the same time, but coming from two different directions. Well, if you're coming down the stairs, you seriously, you cannot see. But if you look down the hall, like the atrium hallway, there is a long line of people waiting there to get into the restaurant. But when you come up off the stairs, it just looks like a little group of like 10 people waiting to get in. But no, you're kind of up by the front of the line off to the side. Sometimes two lines form, and then you have two lines going into the restaurant at the same time, and the people in one line don't realize that there's another line that people are waiting in. When you get to the restaurants, it would be beneficial for you to just go ahead and go to the hallway, the one that connects to the atrium, go to the long hallway and get in that line. That's like the actual line, I'm guessing. That's the line that's usually the longest. It's the place where the line actually forms. Don't hang out over by the aft stairs. You need to go to the hallway. Otherwise, when the line starts filling in and they're walking in and you're over here in this little group by the stairs and you try to cut into them, you're now cutting in front of all these people that have been waiting and you look like a turd. Now, they don't make you get in a line. Disney doesn't stand there with cast members out there saying, everyone line up in a line before you go in. It's just common courtesy to form a line to go into the restaurant. The line moves really fast. If you get there like 5 to 10 minutes after your dining time, you will see that there's probably no line and you'll just walk in. Some of you might even be thinking, what? There's a line for dinner? I had no idea. Some people line up really early, like 15 minutes early for dinner. You absolutely never, ever, ever can you go into the dining room early. The only benefit you would have to getting to dinner early would be to be in the front of the line. The only reason why this would help you in any way would be if you're sitting with table mates and you want to make sure that you sit in a certain spot at the table. You can see through to some of the restaurants like Animators, there's glass, and you can tell if they're done setting up or not. Even when they've been done and they're just lined up waiting for you to come in, they do not open the doors until your time to eat dinner. If information about dining on the ship is helpful to you, you can check out this video right here. If you've already seen that one, then you can click on one of the videos that are popping up next to me. Peace out, cruisers!